All the way from Canada. I bring the gift of Emancipation Month here at Active 2025 in Grenada, West Indies. Greetings, everyone. Sakafet. My name is Dewitt Lee III, founder of Emancipation Month.
I want to give a special thank you to Dewitt Lee, the founder of Emancipation Month Canada, who initiated this bill.
I reached out to the city of Toronto to raise the flag about 8 years ago, and they were actually denied me. And I had to supply examples of not just myself participating in these flag raisings, this red, black, and green flag raising, but also other communities around the diaspora doing the same, expressing their freedom with this sign of unity.
And I'd like to thank the members from Kitchener Centre, Scarborough-Gilwood, Barrie Innisfil for co-sponsoring this bill, and I'd like to thank the House Leader for clearing a path for it to be passed.
And eventually they allowed me to do it. I happened to choose the last Sunday in the month of August, which was August 28th. And then I had sort of a task to find a way to connect the dots between August 1st and August 28th. And so upon researching, I discovered that the actual British Slave Act was first signed on August 28th, 1833. So in that moment, we found the connection and created the event, which was called the closing ceremonies of the first annual Emancipation Month.
Speaker, this opportunity that we have today should not be taken lightly.
And so it was very important for me to not only introduce Emancipation Month as our contribution to the International Decade of People of African Descent, but we also followed that with the International Flags of People of African Descent, which currently has two active flags. One is the Black History Month flag, and the other is the Emancipation Month flag, which is actually can be seen right here on my button.
Today, as a woman, as a Black woman, as an immigrant from Jamaica, I stand in this legislature to speak in support of this very important piece of legislation that would proclaim August as Emancipation Month here.
It is truly an honor to stand in this House and add my voice to those of my colleagues in and outside of this chamber who see and understand, no, who overstand the moment in history that this Emancipation Month Act represents.
It was a matter of perfect timing. The whole world was, sort of reeling from what took place with George Floyd and the unrest of people of African descent and their allies all over the world.
Mr. Speaker, emancipation means more to Black people than simply commemorating the white establishment for bending to the will of freedom fighters who demanded that our enslavement end.
Been searching for a long time, so we're fighting like apartheid. Freedom is a must, it's like we're walking through a landmine.
And so the timing, I think, was perfect because not only did this law pass, but it passed in a fashion that no other law before it has ever passed. First of all, it passed in 2 days. It received royal assent in 2 days. So it received the first, second, and third reading. These are all from different parties.
I've been blessed with meeting Dewitt Lee, the founder of Emancipation Month Canada, and I'm humbled by his tenacious advocacy and reminded that what we do in this House is a continuation of the freedom fighting our ancestors have done before us.
It was truly a moment of great celebration, a great breakthrough for our, not just this generation, but for generations to come, and that's how the bill was composed.
Mr. Speaker, our bondage was legislated, and I hope that the swift passage of this bill can serve as a reminder for all of us that our freedom, true, authentic, and complete emancipation can be legislated too.
So Dewitt, I know you're watching today, and I just want to say thank you for working so hard on this bill. It's paid off.
May the bill not trick us into thinking the work is done, but instead may it remind us that we stand on the shoulders of so many freedom fighters who came before us, freedom fighters who had the courage to dream of a life without slavery. Because they dreamed, we're here today.
Dewitt, welcome to the legislature today.
Well, this is the law that I wrote several years ago, making August Emancipation Month in Canada. So as the founder of Emancipation Month, it's a great honor to Saint Lucia adopted it, and I wanted to give the official bill. And this here, right here, this is our Emancipation Month law that we're bringing to, we hope to bring to Grenada with your leadership. Okay. Right? St. Lucia just picked it up, so now it's Grenada's turn. Can I get a picture here? So, now the responsibility really begins to be able to spread the word. And so I take great joy to see Saint Lucia, you know, several years later, actually embarking on recognizing August as Emancipation Month. So I don't know which one I was more thrilled with, you know, with this bill passing, making it a law forever and ever, or the fact that it is spreading into the diaspora the way we like to see it done. Remember that this is a sacred time. We are carving out a time for us to be able to mourn the tragedy that took place, the horrific Holocaust that happened to people of African descent, so that they understand what was at stake, what took place. It was the loss of lives, it was the loss of income, and it was the loss of a lot of dreams.
I pray thee, for the mothers and the fathers and the babies. I pray thee, fighting a war with the enemies. I pray thee, for the mothers and the fathers and the babies. So I pray thee, Lord.
We're all searching for freedom. Freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom to be whoever you want to be, whenever you want to be.